Shit.
You missed the snoo.
Shit.
I almost scrolled backwards.
Hey guys, how's it going? Base here, and
What if I edited the video there?
And welcome back. And welcome back to Katawa Shoujo.
So as long as I don't scroll backwards, we're fine.
Yeah.
I accidentally undisabled the content.
Yeah, the adult content.
And then I re-disabled it during the scene, and it didn't even fucking.
Yeah, it just was like, no, you want the snoo.
I want the snoo, but I don't want to get banned off YouTube.
We weren't even recording.
Well, yeah. I thought you said we aren't even recording right now. I was gonna be like,
No,
bitch, we are.
We are now. Just whoop.
No. Have to redo the fucking intro.
Okay. Anyways,
After a chaotic dash to the station and find our seats in an otherwise deserted carriage, we promptly crash. Looking at the time, close to midnight, it's a little surprised that few take this particular train. Hanako was fast asleep on Lily's shoulder, and I could only barely muster the energy to stay awake. The excitement we had a while ago probably didn't help. Yeah, I'd probably be pretty depressed about going back to school if my brain was actually working. As it is, though, the sight of the nighttime scenery strolling by us is surprisingly beautiful. My loud yawn is nearly wholly drowned out by the clacking of the train tracks and the old carriage rattling. So tired.
and whose fault is that, he said?
She really does toe the line between insulting and amusing sometimes, though I manage to wring out a weary smile. Weary. I look back out the window. My reflection is visible on the clear pane. Truth be told, she's perfectly correct. If it weren't for the little interlude a few hours ago, both of us would have a lot more energy. Top of that, we both had to take another bath, very nearly making us late for the train's departure. Yeah. Still, it was mine. Getting into the bath with the guy is a dangerous thing to do.
Evidently.
You had it coming! Sorry, I guess I took advantage of the situation back there.
Well, I didn't exactly hate it.
As she trails off, I look back at her. My eyes narrow as I see her slightly reddened cheeks and small grin. Her mind obviously elsewhere. Sad.
I knew the possibility of it happening was there.
I knew it. You're just as dirty-minded as I am. She quickly coughs into her free hand, making her disapproval crystal clear.
It's a rather crude way of putting it.
Oh, and you would suggest?
I merely have a healthy adolescent sex drive.
So, in other words, dirty-minded. Almost seeming to sense the moment, Hanako mumbles quietly as she furrows her brow in Lily's lap. Lily's look of disapproval melts away as she gently smiles and strokes her hand on Hanako's long dark hair. All I can do is watch and smile. If someone were to ask me when I fell in love with her, I wouldn't be able to answer. The best I'd just come up with, it just happened at some point, but I didn't realize it. If someone were to ask me why I love her, though, I could answer much more easily. You really love Hanako, don't you? She gives a deep nod, smiling warmly.
It's a pity we have to return to the school. She seemed to relax so much while we were all away.
And what would you choose?
Talk about Hanako.
I wouldn't worry. Hanako's been gaining confidence thanks to you, at least for as long as I've known you two. She gives a self-depreciating sigh.
I think I merely provided her with company and support. Since she came to know you, she's opened up much more, even to me.
I get the feeling she's understating her influence on Hanako, especially given that before the two came to know each other, Hanako had no friends to speak of. Friends I've had in my previous school fulfilled what I expected of them, for the most part simply being there for idle chatter, but in Hanako and Lily there really feels to be more to the relationship. As part of me envies it, I can't help but ignore blah 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 blah, Jesus fucking Christ. But I'm making up words that aren't even there! But another can't ignore the fact that the school year will eventually end. After graduation, I'll really have no idea what Hanako will do. Fuck. This trip has shown me just how much we've all come to depend on one another. Indeed, we're all gonna have to make decisions. Maybe that's the reason why, despite our returning to school, also held during a return to normalcy of everyday life, I can't help feeling a little restless. On the bright side, it won't take long for the summer holidays to arrive after our examinations are finished. Fucking Jesus Christ, Donovan. We could come back here during the summer holidays if you want. For a moment, she thinks on the notion, her face becoming somewhat distant. I can only guess she's reflecting on all that's happened here.
That would be good, I think.
Snoo. I nod approvingly, smiling at her. Summer, together with Lily, this idea seems like the perfect way to spend our holiday.
What about Hanako?
Oh. Act 4, the last act.
Yay!
Congratulations, guys. We're on the next act. I'm actually thinking another 30 to 40 episodes or less.
Episodes?
Fuck! After the excitement of our trip to Hokkaido, it seems strange to be right back to the usual daily routine so soon. Indeed, it feels like a normal day, the same as any other. Well, that's what I'd like to think anyway. To tell the truth, the atmosphere of the entire class, no, the entire school has changed.
Oh no.
While an undercurrent of subdued trepidation has previously pervaded the class, now that the exams are in sight, it's boiled over into frantic studying rarely seen otherwise. One day until exam starts. It's horrific, really, that instead of studying, we went and wasted our trip up north. But we were such model students, too. Oh no. Glancing around the desk, even the bubbly, ever-energetic Misha seems oddly deflated. Deflate the bubble. She sits at her desk, nervously chewing a pen while Mato lectures from the front of her class. Wait, on closer inspection, I do believe she's eating it. Tearing my eyes away from the sorry spectacle, I turn my attention elsewhere. Hanako sits frantically scribbling in her notebook, face mere inches away from the page, seemingly trying to record every word that leaves Mato's mouth. Shizune, well, Shizune, cool as a cucumber.
You know what I mean?
She sits diligently, taking notes with her attention wholly focused on the front of the class. Truth be told, it's what I should be doing as well, if not for the fact that I really feel like I have a pretty good handle on what's being covered already. What are Lily's doing? Well, she does have a good head on her. She has plenty on her plate, unlike me. You know, like your crystal meth cereal thing. Were they really eating on plates?
That's what they said.
Her class representative duty is taking care of Hanako. The other social contacts. Her extra English studies, and that girl really does take on a lot. You having fun? The lunchtime bell brings a sigh of relief from the entire class, Mato being no exception. He gets the feeling he prefers the much more laid-back atmosphere of his normal class to the frantic pace of exam preparation we're subjected to right now. Misha.
Oh.
I lower my eyelids to a half mast, thus making clear my intention of doing quite the opposite. Shut the fuck up, it'll help. Not going well? How Mondolin, given that she's neither the brightest student in her class nor the most diligent, it isn't a great surprise to she's finding it hard to cope with the workload. What are you doing?
Cutting my toenails.
Sorry, Misha, but I've got my own work to do, and I thought you and Shizune would be studying together over the long weekend anyway. It's only now I realize Shizune has been looking over to us, and that Misha's arms have been moving lightly all this time. Unless I've really zoned out to not have noticed. What is it with girls and shopping, anyway? Even Lily and Hanako have dragged me out with them a couple times. But you ready? It's so hard to see a guy who likes to go shopping! Well, my role would probably be the best described as pack mule. Can't say I share your enthusiasm about the experience. Back to the exams. You studied before you got back from the days off, didn't you, Shizune? What? It's the 135 jackass.
Fine, Mikado.
I can't hear you.
I live with you!
Did you read this one?
Huh?
Did you read this one? No, you didn't.
Of course you!
Misha makes a sound vaguely similar to a dying cow as she realizes her folly and unceremoniously flops on her desk, betrayed even by her best friend. Judging from Shizune's quite frustrated look at Misha, she probably told her to study as she did. Don't worry, you can still gain some grades if you start studying now. Maybe. Misha does not seem overly amused. It seems the bubbly balloon of everlasting cheerfulness has been cruelly popped. Shizune's signing goes unnoticed by the moping Misha, earning her a quick poke to the shoulder. It barely takes a moment for Misha to get back into form. Did you just cut yourself?
What did you do?
What the fuck are you laughing?
Because it's the mere matter of me trying to do this and look up at the fucking screen.
She's just like Misha painting her nails. Just took a trip up north with Lily and Hanukkah. It was pretty nice.
Really nice.
It was a really nice, yes. Wink, wink, nod, nod, snoo, snoo. I see both of them narrowing their eyes at me. Their minds surely in the gutter. The fact that their suspicions are founded makes the situation all the more awkward. We just studied and went sightseeing. There was nothing more to it, although some sights were beautiful to behold. Misha.
Yes.
After such a flagrant lie, I realized that may not have been the best step. Considering Shizune's connections and her total lack of restraint when it comes to questioning someone she suspects of telling untruths. Well, I have no idea how she's gonna take it, but she'll find out eventually anyway. It isn't as if it's really her business who I'm dating in any case. And yes, Lily and I are going out now. While Misha receives the news with an enthusiastic smile, Shizune gives a look of mild surprise, somewhat masked by her cool demeanor.
I thought I was more important to you, Hicks-chan.
Whoever you date is your business. I hope you two. Oh, well, fuck, Misha.
Whoever you do is your business!
Misha gives a look that says that this is the most court I could probably receive on the matter. That's all I wanted, really. After she says this, Shizune begins to sign something else, then stops herself and shakes her head, as if at Misha to prevent her from translating. Normally I think this is strange enough, but the awkward, casual wave Shizune gives before walking off with Misha in tow adds to my confusion. Shizune is hardly the kind of person to pull a punch or communicate without forethought. I shrug my shoulders at the duo's odd behavior and look towards Hanukkah's desk, but see that her chair's empty. She was definitely here before, so I guess she didn't just feel like waiting. I'll go grab some food alone then. Walking down the hallway to the unused room that's become a second home to the three students in particular, I'm only look down at the plastic wrapped salad roll and juice box in my hand. Cafeteria foods really is unappetizing. Maybe I'll consider this my penance for my recent indiscretions. Opening the door, I notice one less quiet figure than I expected. It's strange, despite having known Lily for months, I can't help thinking back to the very first time I opened the store and saw her silently sitting in the sunlight. Just as she did then, she slowly opens her eyes, unmoving as they are, and calmly addresses me.
Good morning, Hisara.
It's afternoon, I think.
Whatever.
As Hanukkah went around, she skittered out of class without me even noticing. Lily cradles her cheek thoughtfully as I take my seat. My bag taking its place against the closest leg of the table and my unsatisfying meal neatly set out in front of me.
She did appear, for a time. Said she had to study for the upcoming exams at the library.
You seem sad about that. We find ourselves not entirely believing her words. Well, at least her intentions are in the right place.
She is sweet, but she needn't go this far to let us have our space. I might talk to her about it sometime.
Probably for the best. For a while, we quietly eat our meals. Lily elegantly nibbling on her sandwiches and sipping her tea while I eat what tastes like a garden sandwich and dry dough. What?
I could just imagine her just having the sandwich just
like the little fucking mouse. The atmosphere feels slightly secretly it's Lily's pet. Feels slightly strained, neither of us knowing what quite to say to each other now that our small talk has dried up. You know, I just realized something. What if it's different for every route, like the animal or the censorship?
I don't know. I haven't played the game.
Yeah.
And you probably never bothered to turn on the fucking sensors.
The atmosphere feels slightly strained, neither of us knowing what quite to say to each other now that our small talk is dried up. Eventually, we both finish our food, with no conversation forthcoming for quite some time. Eventually, though, Lily's soft voice breaks the silence.
What happened back there?
Snoo snoo. Snoo snoo. Again, silence. With both of mine on the same topic, though, I think I have my feelings on that sorted out. I know everything happened in kind of a hurry, but I don't regret anything that happened in Hokkaido. Not one thing.
So?
Slightly tense, I take her hands in mine, half to feel her, half to settle my own nerves. I stand by my words back there, Lily. I love you, and I won't leave you. I only wish for you to think the same. She suddenly reflects for a long time, which feels like an eternity. Her reverie comes to an end as she takes one hand from mine, placing it over them as she leans her body forwards and stands out of her chair. After a moment's hesitation, her face slightly pensive, her lips meet mine for a brief moment.
We ain't acting that shit. Fuck that.
but the bromance.
No! Hell no! Fuck no!
No, nobody into Dick Report?
No!
Nobody into Yaoi?
No! Rose? I'm looking at you!
What about Yuri?
That's okay.
You know how how much of a hypocrite that is?
Yes.
And everyone follows it without a fucking question.
Exactly.
Mine feels as if it's briefly stopped at that moment, barely registering Lily sitting back in her chair and smiling back at me with her ever so slightly reddened cheeks.
Hearing that makes me very happy, son. I'd be glad to stay with you.
Are we going to be able to make it through this?
No.
Maybe it would be good to slow things down a bit compared to before. We still have school after all, and our exams. She gives a mischievous giggle, which proves to be contagious.
That might be a good idea indeed. After school.
What do you mean after school?
Snooze.
Closes the door and locks it. You know what I mean.
Do you think you'll
pulls out a whip?
She pulls out the whip and like they actually get it all set up and she's sitting just whipping the fucking wall because she can't see. Oh my god. Do you think you'll fare well in your exams? It's only one day until they arrive, as you say.
Yeah, I probably should have studied more, but I think I've got a good enough head to manage.
See, I can't tell because I can't look at the fucking calendars. I'm blind.
I have to feel the calendar and feel the date.
I have to feel the ink imprints of which date it is.
And
you know how there's those months where it's 30 days, 29 days, 31 days? It confuses the fuck out of me!
That said, I had to bat off Misha and Seasoning. Is your class as worried about the exams as mine? She lets out an
exasperated.
I was able to pronounce that before.
Exasperated.
Fuck off. Sigh, but all but confirming it. I'm thankful for the atmosphere becoming a bit lighter.
I think so. I've already been asked for help by 2 of my classmates, and they'll no doubt be more. Oh, they'll no doubt be more.
Oh shit, it's a gangbang study date. Fucking
No.
Oh shit, it'd be a bang gang, man.
A bang gang? It's a bang gang? Fucking really?
Oh fucking
What
god!
What the fuck is going on?
Think of it as your first training to be a teacher, maybe.
That's probably a good way to think of it. And we're gonna end it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to leave a like and subscribe, and also feel free to follow us on Twitter. So let's get notice anything to stay out of it.
We can probably do one more video and end it at 7. If we do chain record.
Okay, well then yes, let's go. See you guys later.